Okay, so I decided I wanted to do a reading for myself. I don't know if anybody else is going to resonate. Obviously, this is for me. But I originally started off just with tarot, learning tarot. Still learning it. I use it as a tool because reading energies in a room or reading people is one thing, but then kind of giving some clarity to it using the cards as a tool is really helpful. And then I ended up collecting an oracle deck, and then I got 2 more oracle decks on the side as well. Ended up getting them. So it's kind of, the collection's kind of grown. So I'm going to try to do this for myself. You're more than welcome to watch or click off. It doesn't matter. But I'm going to start off with the Goddess Power Oracle guidebook. So I got Ellen of the Ways, which is patterns. Kuan Yin, compassion. Oshun, generosity. Isis, rebirth. Shakti, transformation. And if I say it wrong, well, at least I tried. All right. So we got 12. There's 3. 7, 9, 5, 7, and 10. I'm just going to do this for me. So I got C, or L, or U. 9 is I, or R. 5 is E, or N, or W. 7, G, P, Y, and 1 is A, J, S. I got here. C, Number 12, Ellen of Ways. Have you noticed patterns in your life that lead to positive experiences? Developing positive habits introduces new patterns into the fabric of reality and will support your dreams as they take form in the material world. It takes awareness and discipline to make this happen, but you can do it. It is time to allow the experience of new happiness. If you do, Ellen of the Ways, the Celtic goddess of paths and patterns, so cycles, will show you a new way to your dreams. All manner of miracles are possible. Now is also the time to build bridges across any divides with others that have temporarily separated you. Your path is clear. The way will be shown as you make new choices for your life with the goddess known as Ellen of Ways as your happy guide. So the alignment message for that is familiar patterns show up when you fall asleep at the wheel of your life, when you expect things to be a certain way out of habit. Whatever conditions are reoccurring for you right now, you're being invited to see them as opportunity to move beyond the limits of your expected disappointment or habitual behavior. If you do what you have always done, then you can expect the same patterns to continue. If you don't want to repeat the lesson or find yourself back on the same path with the same people, same conditions, and results, then you must choose to think, do, and be differently. The goddess known as Ellen of Ways, this is an alignment task. Make a commitment to change your way and choose to allow for new paths to be explored. It is time to take a look at your need to always wonder if the other shoe will drop, and how you remain in familiar territory although you're not content. Ellen will show you the way out. You just need to want to follow. So that was this one here. These are really pretty cards. I like them. I'm using them for myself at this time, and occasionally for other people. More so for myself. Okay, number 27, Kuan Yin. I'm saying that right. Compassion. Compassion is what is needed right now to help you release perfectionism and defensiveness, something I really need to work on myself because I am a perfectionist. I'm getting better as I get older. I'm realizing that things don't always have to be in a specific way and just allow the flow, kind of. The purpose of compassion is to help reduce the suffering in the world. So be mindful not to judge yourself or others too harshly as you stumble through life's obstacle course. In fact, tuning into energy of compassion and kindness almost instantly eradicates the stirred up energy of the controlling thoughts and knee-jerk behaviors. The Chinese goddess of compassion, Kuan Yin, gently nudges you to ask yourself this question: what would kindness do in this situation? If you approach everything with that in mind, you will discover solutions, new paths unfolding before you. In fact, living with compassion as your guide really changes everything, right down to the products you buy and the food that you eat. Today, make kindness a priority. The world will be a better place, and you will feel amazing. You will see the miracles light up when you least expect them. So the alignment message is, are you feeling overwhelmed by the suffering in the world and can't imagine how you could make a difference yourself? Do you feel a bit hopeless over how we treat nature and each other? The goddess Kuan Yin knows that this is an important time of reckoning and reordering, but wants you to be careful not to fall into a pit of despair. If you allow the media to fill your mind with constant barrage of what's going wrong in the world, you will become numb and kind of unable to move. The goddess news is in your alignment task. First, focus your mind locally. Your choice is not to save the world, but to bring your attention to where you can help. Even the smallest step forward, a greater compassion, is a hug. Educate yourself about cultural issues and be better and more conscious and sensitive about your choices. Lending a helping hand to somebody in need, volunteer your time, choose one random act of kindness daily to help alleviate suffering. Do what you can and make that count. Always ask in your work, your relationships, and your community, how will what I do serve others well? Remember, if you don't get it right, you can always course correct. With commitment, you will add more beauty to the world. Everyone is learning right now, and Kuan Yin reminds you to be kind to yourself, too, as you accept your role in birthing a new world into being. That's a nice one, too. They're all really nice cards. Oh, Shun. 41. Generosity. There is a universal law that centers on unrestrained generosity and flow. Oshun, the benevolent Yorban river goddess, the representation of nourishment, healing, fertility, and prosperity, reminds you that life herself has given to you freely. You have been offered air to breathe, water to drink, food to eat, shelter to sleep in. It is your task to give freely of yourself, no matter how big or small the act, without expectation of receiving anything in return. The goddess Oshun encourages you to allow gratitude to permeate everything that you do right now, even the smallest opportunities and gestures. The very experience of giving and being generous with your heart, time, money, assistance, kindness, and care will provide more value than you can ever imagine. And when you release all attachment to the outcome, especially material stuff, right? You will be surprised to see how good fortune you have bestowed on others comes back to you tenfold. Oshun reminds you that this is truth that has existed since time began and will continue until the world's very end. Alignment message. Sometimes you may fall prey to fears about whether you will get what you need, so you worry about money or love and begin withholding. You might find yourself being overly restrictive and beginning to hoard for that proverbial rainy day. Do you know you cut off generous Oshun's flow of potential when you allow yourself to be convinced there's not enough? That's like a lack mentality, and that's really true. The truth is when you begin to miserably with your time, affection, and gifts, you will see little in return, as all you begin to notice is what isn't there. So it's like a lack mentality. In this moment, Goddess Oshun wants to offer you this alignment test. You can expect the great goddess to be generous with you. If you show her you don't trust the flow of her generosity, you can't expect the great goddess to be generous with you. Now is the time to do the opposite of what you fear. When you feel there's not enough money, spend it to signal your trust in abundance. If you feel unloved, ask who you can love and where you can show that you care. Even a kind gesture made to a stranger sends the sign that you trust in the generosity of the world. Don't wait to get what you want. Give it away to others and you will be amazed. So it's like the art of detachment at how things return and come back to you. The goddess Oshun has only your best interest at heart. So that whole idea of push and pull, attract, and everything like that, the more you seek something, the more you feel you don't have enough, the more that you are constantly craving something or wanting something, you're just putting it out there. That's exactly what you're putting out. That's what you'll get back in return. It's like a lack mentality. So be generous. I got patterns, compassion, and generosity in my reading so far. That's pretty good. Isis. Yes, 25. 25. Empowerment. Rebirth. The process of soul retrieval, resurrection, and rebirth is the theme, recurrent through the stories of Egyptian goddess Isis, and one that she invites you to address now. This is a powerful moment to see some of what you thought you lost go through a process of regeneration and to live again. And I don't think I showed that one. That was a previous one. Anyways, like magic, the pieces of what you were considered lost in old wounds and stories are ready to be reclaimed in a healthier, more mature version. Where you were hopeless, now there is hope. Where you lost faith, you have capacity for even more now. Where there was inequity and injustice, now you can see a better way. Where you were abandoned, now you can choose you. You are ready to face these parts of yourself and gather them together as you step into a newer, more powerful version of yourself. Your work, your relationships, your creativity. Have courage. Let go of the blame, Claim your accountability and then co-create something better. You can do this. The goddess Isis has come to help you as a potent supporter in your growth. The goddess Isis, with her powers of reincarnation, has a message for you. So the alignment message. You are not broken. You are not wounded beyond healing. And your opportunities are not necessarily lost forever. Your insistence on defining yourself by your losses and wound stories are not serving you now. This is obviously clear with some of the past videos that I've done. Your alignment task is to fully accept things that they are, choose to find a way to put the pieces back together, and let die what doesn't serve you, and focus on what works. There is so much goodness to come from this situation, even in this moment you feel trapped. The goddess Isis wants only the best for you as your fierce ally. She will challenge you when you go off track. The universe has a way of doing that. The goddess Isis wants only the best for you as your fierce ally. She will challenge you when you go off track. Yeah. So pick up the pieces, tell a new story, and find home again. You will be amazed at how beautifully things come together when you reject the trap created by stories you or others tell yourself. You have the key, so use it. That's really nice. And I should be doing that for myself for sure. Absolutely. Death of one way of thinking, rebirth of a new. And last but not least, hopefully I'm saying this right. Shakti? I'm not sure. Maybe. Number 46. Transformation. 46. Wonderful changes afoot in your life when the Hindu goddess... How do I pronounce this properly?
Are you recording from?
Yeah. Is this Shakti? Hold on a second. I'll pause it. Okay, I was saying that wrong. Shakti. Okay. Wonderful changes afoot in your life when the Hindu goddess Shakti comes to support you. All your longing, desire, and focus on something better in your life, coupled with your willingness to do the work, has ignited the life force energy of the great goddess. She responds now to bring you your heart's desire. Know that now is the perfect time to move into the highest version of yourself. Are you ready for this change you so badly wanted? Everything depends on how honest and clear you have been, and how willing you are to explore other ways of being authentic in the world. You have the magical feminine divine energy of the creator goddess Shakti to help you when you become open to doing things differently. You are stepping into your destiny. Do so wisely and without guile, and you will be amazed at the way your world awakens with breathtaking beauty. The alignment message. Sometimes people and situations come into your life as the kind of change agents that turn your life upside down. What you thought was real and expected is challenged by someone else's perspective or behavior, which you have no control over. This can be painful and deeply confusing, but the creator goddess wants to offer you her guidance. Can you see how everything that is off balance is serving you now, helping to open old wounds so they can finally heal? You know you are seeking this change, this magical metamorphosis for a better life for you and your loved ones. Right now, your alignment task is to love that part of yourself that sabotages your efforts to move forward. Love the insecure you, the one that's jealous, the one that sees not enough when the world is truly full of potential. Life loves you. The feminine aspect of the universe, the great goddess herself, all your angels and your guides and helpers remind you that you came here as a spiritual being, learning to co-create the world anew. That one's really nice, actually. I like that card. Okay. I'm going to do this one for myself here. Cut new cards. Island Time Wellness. Love Oracle cards. That's pretty neat. Ooh. Heart with a key. Welcome love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together. Perfect. Trying to work on my perfection. I don't have to be perfect. All right, let's see. I need, how many cards? I think I'm gonna do, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, for patterns, heart with a key, welcome love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together. Perfect. I'll put that one with that. Element of ways. Okay, for compassion, I need one for compassion. I want this one. Oh, why'd I get 2? I was just falling on that one. There's too many. Okay. Compassion. These are so cute, tiny little cards. Compassion. Whoa, that went far. Where did that go? Oh my goodness. Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise. Invitation or meeting hesitation. Meeting, comma, hesitation. I'll put those together. All right, one for generosity. Let's see how that one goes. Generosity, soul connection, soulmates, where we go? Soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. I think that's just one card. Under generosity, Rebirth. One card for rebirth. I like these cards. Girl with a snake. Hey, what's that called? Aphakias? What's that word? The 13th zodiac. What's that called again? Aphakias. 13th zodiac. It's supposed to be November 30th to December 17th. The snake hunter glow. So sometimes it's depicted of a man wrangling a snake or killing a snake, but then there's the other one that I seen that's a woman. She's like in the like astrological holding a snake, like the whole idea of the femininity thing. They kind of made it a little bit dark. Anyways, yeah, it's supposed to be the 13th one. Okay, so what does it say? Empath and narcissist paradigm. Being charmed or used, enable, and boundaries. So that's for rebirth. So learning any messages, obviously, any of the lessons I've learned, not to relive patterns, that's for sure. Being charmed or used. And boundaries. Set my boundaries, okay. I'll go back over these. And I have one more for transformation. Boat. Receiving what you need. Progression arriving. Moving on. Closure issues. Nice. Okay. So for patterns, when it comes to welcoming love or meeting a person, open my heart. I do have to work on my heart chakra. Probably getting together with people, getting out there, which I'm kind of doing, getting out of hermit mode. And no, not everything has to be perfect. Compassion. I have to have a little faith when I'm doing something, doing good things, faith that things will come back in return, but I don't expect it. Faith that love is coming, faith that there will be opportunities for me coming. Surprise invitation or meeting. That sounds really awesome. I like that. Maybe another opportunity to show more compassion, being around new people, meeting new people, creating new relationships. Platonic as well. Soulmates. For generosity, soulmates comes in. Maybe somebody similar as myself. A soulmate similar as myself. Generous. Partnership. Agreement for generosity. Maybe it has to do with my business, something that I'm currently doing right now. Maybe it will open new doors. My generosity will open new doors. That'd be awesome. I don't expect it. When it comes to love interest, because these are supposed to be love cards, right? The coffee cup. Meeting, conversation, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. Yeah. So I probably have to create new opportunities for myself by getting out there, meeting new people, setting things up for myself. Rebirth. Girl with a snake. Empath and or narcissist. Or a bit of both. Being charmed or used, enable, and boundaries. So that's under rebirth. So if there's rebirth, a new way of thinking, new opportunities, revitalize old stuff that still have value to me, worth, and maybe not so much when it comes to generosity, give it to those that don't deserve it. Transformation card. I don't think I showed that one. Maybe I did. Shakiti. Boat. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So a lot of the cycles of my own, personally, I realize have come to an end. And I've learned quite a freaking lot, which is good for me. I get two more. The Phoenix. Transformation. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation with transformation. That's pretty self-explanatory. Growth, change mind. And what else? The photograph. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. Missing you. Huh. I have not been looking at old photos lately. Maybe somebody else's. Get clarity from each of these ones. Well, I want more clarity on this rebirth. Girl with the snake. Boundaries. A little bit more clarity for that. That would be nice. Okay, that one popped up over there, so I'm going to keep that over there. This one's for patterns. Clock. Need time, take time, in time, cycles. Time to heal, progress. Patterns under cycles. That's pretty self-explanatory. You got transformation with transformation, patterns, cycles. Okay, so I got 3 left. Cupid's arrow, soulmates, girl with a snake tattoo. I need 1 clarity for each card. Ooh. This one's for soulmates. And I got, I like you. Okay. Thanks. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun flirting. Want to date. Well, that's interesting. I just decided, fuck it. I'm not going to date. I'm not dating anymore. I gotta focus on my shit. That's cute, though. I like you. Just so random. You see that? And it's under generosity. You know, I'm really kind to everybody, and I show affection and like unconditional love, and I appreciate people. And I think because there's so much lack out there to begin with, some people may take it the wrong way or take it to heart, like I am the person for them. But that's not always the case. Just because I'm kind to a person, you know, in my past, I know I probably hurt people by getting so close to them and them having expectations of their own, which is not my responsibility, but it happens. And then I have to do a whole lot of explaining or go through the process of that. And what's this? Cupid's arrow. Date. Interesting. Meeting someone new, dating, get back out there. Plan or set a date. Compassion. Have faith. One more. Rebirth. Girl with a snake. Boundaries. Rebirth. Just one. One card. One card for boundaries. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. Holy shit. That's a whole lot of cards. I don't know if I should take them all. Okay, you guys ready for this drama? Look at this. Not today. Dealing with hurt, avoiding conversation, call/person/boundaries, still angry. Whoa. Axe, breakup, separation, stop the pattern. Again with the pattern. Silent treatment, abandonment. Holy shit. Coffin. Rest in peace. Endings bring new beginnings. Growth, change, liberation, transition. That was for that one. Holy. Okay. So that's quite a bit for that one. Rebirth. So maybe somebody else has taken the time to deal with their shit, you know? If I had any expectations in the past of specific people, they're probably still dealing with their things. And I think I made a video not too long ago that was of self-accountability, and I had apologized for certain men specifically in the past, because then when you do your healing and you start learning certain things and you're breaking cycles and you get the lesson